Good day, everyone. Welcome to Grade 8 MAPEH class. I hope you are all ready for another fun-filled learning discussion with our subject. Alright, before we proceed with our topic for today, let us first have the checking of attendance. Class Secretary, what is our attendance for today? Very good, class. All of you are present and no one is absent in our class today. Good job. Now, class, before we dive into our lesson for today, I want to show you first a Bible verse from Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9 to 10. The Bible verse says, "Two are better than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help." What can you say about this Bible verse? What are your reactions and opinions about what it says? Very good. This verse shows that in our life, we will be facing some challenges and problems that may cause us to fall down. However, if you have someone beside you who can help lift you up, then you are lucky because you can rely on someone for help. And indeed, two are better than one. Okay, everyone, do you love playing games? Very good. I want us to have a game and it is entitled Guess the Gibberish. Do you know what gibberish are? Okay, when we say gibberish, these are words and phrases that makes no sense at all. Now you may ask me, "Ma'am, if it makes no sense at all, how can we play this game?" Let me show you the directions on how to play this. Different set of words will show a phrase that makes no sense at all, and you will need to read it repeatedly and quickly to guess the right phrase behind the gibberish words. For you to further understand how this game works, let me show you some examples. Example number 1. We have the words bus, cat, bowl. On their own, they are gibberish words because they make no sense at all. But when we read it repeatedly and when we say it quickly, bus, cat, bowl, bus, cat, bowl, we will be forming a word behind this gibberish phrase. And when we say it quickly, bus, cat, bowl, what word did we form? Very good. The answer is basketball. Now let me show you example number 2. The words are take, no, law, and G. Again, they make no sense at all. But let's say it quickly this time. Take no law G. Take no law G. What is the word behind this phrase? Very good. The answer is technology. Now I hope you understand how this gibberish game works. Let's now proceed to word number 1. We have the words cup and poles. Say it quickly and you will form a word behind this gibberish. Very good. The answer for word number 1 is couples. Let's go. Number 2. The words are Kurt and sheep. What is the word behind this phrase? Very good. The answer is courtship. Let's go to word number 3. The words are in, fat, shoe, way, and shown. What do you think is the answer? Very good. The answer is infatuation. Word number 4. Two words are day and ting. What do you think is the answer for this word? Very good. The answer is dating. Word number 5. The words are end, cage, and meant. What is the word behind this gibberish phrase? Very good. The answer is engagement. 6. The words are suck, cease, and fool. What do you think is the answer? Very good. The answer is successful. Word number 7. We have marry and age. What is the answer for this one? Very good. Marriage. Now let's go to word number 8. The words are a, fake, and shown. What do you think is the answer? Very good. The answer is affection. Next, let's go to number 9. The words here are part and nurse. What is the answer for this word? Very good. Partners. Now let's have the last word for this game. We have real, lay, shown, ship. And the answer is relationship. Very good. Good job, everyone. You have all answered and uncovered the words behind the gibberish game. All the words are connected in our lesson for today. As we go further in the discussion of our lesson, you will discover what each of those words mean. Alright, let's have another activity. Class, do you know the band Ben and Ben? Okay, very good. I know all of you and most of you know this band because they are very famous and teenagers like you enjoy most of their famous and popular OPM songs. Now, they have a very popular song entitled Araw Araw. I know a lot of you know this song, and there's a particular line here in the song Araw Araw that I want you to analyze. But now, a while ago, I told you that we will be analyzing a certain lyrics from this song. And that lyrics is, Pipiliin ka sa araw-araw. What do you think does this line really mean? Okay, very good. This means that if we have a special someone whom we truly love, it's not every day that both of you are happy in your relationship. You will face a lot of conflicts and challenges as you go through your relationship. But we have to realize that love is more than just a feeling of happiness. It is a commitment to a person that no matter what happens, you will keep on choosing him or her every day despite the hardships that you will face. You will choose to love him or her every day. That's the very essence of this song by Ben and Ben, and this is why it became a very famous OPM song. Alright, class, at this point, I want to introduce you to our main topic for today, which is under health, second quarter, from the topic of family life, and the lesson 1 is courtship, dating, and marriage. Before two people become an official couple, it always starts with a feeling of attraction. And most of the time, that feeling turns into what we call infatuation. When we say infatuation, it is the state of being completely carried away by unreasoning passion or love, and sometimes it's called addictive love. It is a feeling of liking someone in a short period of time. It is often referred to as crush. This feeling of having a crush on someone is normal and part of our lives as a young adult. We may like someone because of their personality, attitudes, or most of the time, because of their physical attributes. When you appreciate these good traits of someone, that's how infatuation starts. Alright, class, I have a question for the girls. Do you know who these boys are? Very good. You all know who they are. They are the band BTS, a very famous Korean pop band. And I noticed nowadays a lot of girls do have a crush on these boys. Now let me ask you girls, what do you feel when you see this or whenever you see your crush in the school or maybe in your place at home? Alright, you feel happy or sometimes you feel the word kilig. And that is a very normal part of being a teenager as you are being a young adult. Alright, now how about the boys? Do you know who these girls are? Very good. They are the K-pop band Blackpink. And they are a very famous female K-pop group. Boys, how do you feel when you see your crush like these girls in the picture? Alright, also you feel happy and you feel kilig when you see them and as they are as cute as these ones, okay? So thank you for sharing your feelings about having a crush on someone. Let's now proceed to our next definition. After infatuation, we have the feeling of love. When we say love, this can be described as a feeling of intense affection for someone. It is a deeper understanding or care and steadfast decision to commit yourself to another person unconditionally. Compared to infatuation, love is a much deeper feeling because now you have a commitment to your special person and you have to commit to that love no matter what happens. Let me show you a difference between infatuation and love. Infatuation says, "We've been a couple for 3 months. Let's get married right away. I can't risk losing you." But love says, "Be patient. Do not panic. Plan your future with confidence. If he or she is really the right one, he or she will not go away." Right? Those are the main difference between infatuation and the feeling of love. Now let's define another term. And of course, after having the feeling of attraction and infatuation, someone will make a move. And when that someone makes a move, that's the time that they will start courting a girl. And it is called the courtship stage. When we say courtship, it is the period in a couple's relationship which precedes their engagement and marriage. During courtship, a couple gets to know each other and decide if there will be an engagement and eventually be married. It is also referred to as the getting to know each other stage. Alright, now if the person that you are courting says yes to you and you are now an official couple, you will now start with the stage of dating. When we say dating, it is a form of courtship consisting of social activities done by two people as a partner in an intimate relationship or as a spouse. It also refers to the act of meeting and engaging in some mutually agreed social activity together as a couple. There are three different types of dating. The first type is the standard date. The standard date involves two people enjoying each other's company. The second type is the double date. Double date are two couples who go on a date at the same time and at the same place. And the third type is what we call the group date. This is where any number of couples can enjoy a date. There can be four or more people enjoying each other's company during this group date. Now, after maybe a few years of dating as a couple, both of you will eventually want to settle down. And that's the time that you will enter the engagement stage. When we say engagement, this is a period of agreement entered by two people in love for them to be able to know each other and their families well enough to be sure that they are ready and are suited for a lifelong companionship. This is the time when the boy will ask the girl the very famous question, "Will you marry me?" hoping that the girl will say yes to him. And when the girl says yes to him, that's the time that they will be moving to the next and last stage in their relationship. They will now be entering the stage of marriage. Marriage is a lifelong partnership of a man and a woman. It is two unique individuals who understand, respect, care, and love each other. This is the legal union of a man and woman as husband and wife. For a marriage to be successful, there are some ingredients that the couple should have in their married life. The first one is love, also respect, care, loyalty, and communication. Growth is also important, having trust with each other, sharing and giving, cooperation, and having shared philosophy. These are the very important ingredients for you to have a successful marriage. So once again, we have defined the terms infatuation and love. Next, the stage of courtship. Then they went to the stage of dating. After dating, they become engaged and enter the stage of engagement. And lastly, the stage of marriage. Alright, class. Now let's have an activity. Now that you have an idea on what the factors are to consider when you enter a relationship, let's have the activity, My Ideal Partner. So what are we going to do with this activity? Directions. I want you to think of the qualities and characteristics of your ideal partner in life in the future that you would like to have. And I want you to share it to the class and the reason why you chose that specific characteristics. Alright, for the girls, I want you to list down your ideal characteristics for your ideal man in the future. And for the boys, I want you to write the specific characteristics that you want your ideal woman to have in the future. Please write it in a one whole sheet of paper, and later on, you will share it in the class and you will explain why you chose those specific characteristics. Okay, class, did you understand all of our topics for today? Very good. If you understood all our discussions a while ago, I hope you will be able to answer this question in our quiz. So let's have the question and answer time. Before we start, I want to introduce you to the application called Doc Race. Let me show you how this will work. Alright, class, I turned you all into docs. All of your names are now here in each of the docs in the doc race. And whoever wins the doc race will be the one who will answer each of the questions. Here's an example of a doc race. Alright, as you can see, Sambahon won the doc race at this example. So Sambahon will be the one answering that particular question. But once again, this is just an example so you can see how the doc race goes. And now let's go officially with our question number 1. Question number 1. It is a social activity which involves two or more people generally assessing each other's suitability for a potential relationship. Is it A, marriage, B, dating, C, infatuation, or D, engagement? Let's play the duck race to see who will answer this particular question. Alright, if you answered dating, you are correct. Very good. Now let's go to question number 2. Question number 2. It is a feeling of liking someone in a short period of time and often referred to as crush. A, love, B, dating, C, infatuation, or D, marriage. Again, let's play the duck race to see the student who will answer question number 2. Alright, let's see if your answer is correct. You answered letter C, and it is the correct answer. It is infatuation. Very good. Now let's have question number 3. It is a lifelong partnership of a man and a woman. Filipinos view it as a sacrament and a lifelong commitment. Is it A, engagement, B, dating, C, infatuation, or D, marriage? Let's see whose duck is going to answer this question. Let's play the duck race. Now let's see if your answer is correct. You answered letter D, marriage. And very good, your answer is correct. Let's now proceed to question number 4. This is also referred to as the getting to know each other stage. Is it A, courtship, B, love, C, infatuation, or D, engagement? Once again, let's have the duck race to see who the student is going to answer for this question. Alright, your answer is letter A, courtship. Let's see if that is correct. Very good. The answer for question number 4 is A, courtship. Now let's have the last question. Number 5. Can you give me the 3 types of dating in any order? Okay, what are the 3 types of dating? Let's see who will win the duck race this time, and he or she will be the one to answer this last question. Alright, your answers are standard date, double date, and group date. Very good. Those are our 3 types of dating. Good job, students! All of you were able to answer the 5 questions in our recitation correctly. This really shows that you have understood our discussion for today. Now let me give you the assignment for our next meeting. For your assignment, I want you to imagine yourself getting married to the person you love someday. I want you to write your wedding vows that you would like to tell him or her on your wedding day. And I want you to share it tomorrow in the class. The second assignment is please do an advanced reading on the topic of responsible parenthood. Alright, class, before we officially end our class today, I will just give you the thoughts to ponder for today. Great relationships are not great because they have no problems. They are great because both people care enough about the other person and find a way to make it work. Alright, class, that will be all for today. I hope you learned a lot about our topic and discussion about family life, courtship, dating, and marriage. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye, and I will see you again next time.